So another review video for Rambler Maniacs. You might have seen in our walking videos if you watch them, or you might have just been brought here by the name of the backpack. But this is the Berghaus Freeflow 25s, 25 litre. It's called the Freeflow because it's got this back on it that allows air to flow through, so this sits against your back, and then you've got a gap to sort of keep your back cool, so it's better, especially better in warmer weather. And yeah, you could probably find, like I say with all my reviews, you can probably find the details just looking at the website or other more in-depth reviews, but I have used it quite a bit, so I can kind of tell you a little bit about it, pros and cons and stuff. It's got all the usual bits and pieces that you would want. So it's got the hood, the drawstring bit, there's a pocket in there, there's a pocket on the front that you can slide things into. It's got loads of little hooks that you can hook things onto. The little toggles for holding your hiking poles, and you know, bottle holders, all of the usual stuff. It's got the hip belt, especially useful is the little pocket under here. You can put a little bit, some snacks in there, some nuts or whatever when you're hiking, easy to get to because it's around your front. Yeah, so it's a normal hiking sort of backpack in most respects, but what makes it different, or what are the finer points? Well, it's not the lightest bag, and I think it's not the lightest bag in a big part due to all this hard curved bit in the back. It's like a plate. I think it's got two sort of thin aluminium bars inside as well, so all of that makes it heavier. That's what the price you're paying. Also, the material, let's put it up here. So the material on it is like really thick, tough material, which is, I like that because it means it's going to be robust, it's going to last, so that's important to me. But you know, there are a lot of bags nowadays that are much lighter, so if it's a lightweight bag you're going for, this is probably not the one. It's not really heavy, I've worn it loads, it's not a problem, but yeah, it's the price you pay for having a bag like this that's, one, got that back system, and two, that it's thick and tough, hard wearing material. What isn't hard wearing, it's probably the same for most bags, especially at this price point, is the stretchy bottle holder meshy bit there. Both sides, the other side's got a little hole, this has got a massive hole in it already. So yeah, that does wear down pretty quick. I wouldn't say it's from the bottle being in there, that's not a problem. It's thorns and bushes and putting it on the floor and things like that. It gets caught and ripped quite easily. No matter how careful you are, when you're doing anything like proper hiking or anything, even going through the woods, it's always going to happen. That is always going to happen. I'll just repair it at some point when it gets too bad. I'm not going to buy a new one because the rest of the bag is absolutely fine. The only other place there's a bit of wear is here. So around this edge, from this constantly being pulled shut and opened, there was like a plastic lining covering the material, I suppose to make it a bit more robust, and that's just sort of peeled away all around the edge. It doesn't really affect the working of the bag at all, and the material itself that's there should last still. It's just like some sort of plastic coating, I suppose, to make that last a bit longer, and that's come off. Apart from that, it's fine, and it's been quite used and abused in a short period of time. It's been used a lot, so all the clips are still working, none of those are broke or anything like that. So yeah, does it keep your back cool? Because that's really the only pro of this bag against other bags, and that's why you buy it, really. Well, the good point is it does work to a degree in summer when it's hot, or just when you're getting hot from working hard. But obviously, because it's got this bit at the bottom that goes around your waist, it still traps your t-shirt or whatever you're wearing against you and stops the air from coming up there, and there's not really any way to avoid that with a backpack. So it's not really a bad thing about this backpack, it's just a bad thing about all backpacks. But having that, I'd rather have that than not have that gap. Also, because it's curved and it's hard, it does use up some of the volume in the bag, not in the depth of it, and like if you have big square boxes of whatever it is that you want to put in there, or a big bulky camera or something, you might not be able to fit it in because of that curve, rather than that being flat. The volume's still 25 litres, it's just a funny shape, makes it a bit of a funny shape. So yeah, just a quick video, not going to obsessively go into things on it, because it's got the little hole here, H2O bit for your water bladder, it can slip inside and then you have the tube coming out there. All backpacks have that. It's got the rain cover underneath that pulls out. It's quite water resistant anyway, so it gives you time to get that out and get covered up if it really starts coming down. And that's about all I can say about it really. Seems to have been a good backpack. Oh, it cost me about 60 odd quid when I first got it. You know, if you go for the Osprey ones, you're probably looking more at sort of £100 or more for this kind of bag. So I think for the money, it's a pretty good bag. Does the job more than well enough. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. I'm really attached to it. It's really comfortable. It's a good job. Hope these reviews are helpful to you. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And anything else that you want me to review in the future, that you've seen in any of the videos or anything like that, let me know and I'll try and do it. Cheers.